Hi peoples, my name is Carla Holland-Strange and it is March 4th, 2017. Um, I'm sitting here looking at my Google Drive and seeing all my past and the changes that I've gone through. I've gone through so many, but it's gone through a lot of positive, but a lot more negative than positive. Now, look at this. That is a picture of me and Jeremy. Look how healthy and happy he was before Marlin destroyed his mind. And he's in a mental hospital now. He will be completely nuts forever because Marlin chose to torture him in their jail. Here's a better picture of it. I don't know. My son will never be that smiling, happy man again. Never. I look at the pictures and the wrongs that were done to me in Marlin. You know, I'm on probation like a criminal because they set me up and because I didn't show up for their court for their illegal setup. I'm on probation for 5 years. My eyes will never be happy again. My heart will never have trust again. I never get to see my grandchildren. Because when I was battling Marlin, I lost too many years with them. And that's okay. At least they weren't in the battle. Let's see. Remembrances are a horrible thing. That was me. Me and all my kids and grandkids. Did it. I don't know why it's reflecting into the light. I'm glad I'm not that person anymore. It's just not who I was. And my makeup looks like terrible. It's late at night and I'm tired. See this letter? You see what it says? It says the EPA. Marlin made sure that I was not available. I was in jail when the EPA came to investigate the pharmacy that had been dumping pharmaceuticals in the trash cans. Pharmaceuticals and needles in the trash cans. With pictures I took to the First Baptist Church. They made sure I was sitting in jail instead of able to show the EPA anything. But luckily a friend of mine is an attorney with the EPA, and I did get a chance to finally talk to him and tell him what all happened. Let's see. This is the foyer to my building that was destroyed by Marlin, Texas. I worked 16 to 18 hours a day on my building for them to burn it down with my son in it. This is the kind of cops that they have in Marlin, Texas. Playing games and being stupid till you need them. Then not around at all. This is the downstairs that they said there was no damage to. Do you see how beautiful it was? It was completely gutted, firebombed. Nothing was left. Yet the fire report said there was no damage. And I have that on tape too. Marlin, I hope you still watch me. You think that because I agreed to anything to get out of your jail, that I would lay down and die. I fight. No one's labeling me. And I know that y'all are planning on revoking my probation. I don't care. Because I will go down fighting. This video is the video where Marlin, Texas let Hooch out. I ended up losing Hooch altogether because of this false arrest. Every day, I pray for the destruction of the Marlin Police Department, who kept my stuff after the judge ordered it given back to me. My new computer, no one even knew where it was. Good way to handle your evidence. Huh, England? My dogs. Each and every one of these dogs were killed. Murdered. Because of Marlin, Texas. Again, my son. My bright and beautiful son, abused and tortured in Marlin, Texas. My driver's license, that I have not had possession of since then because they have made it impossible for me to have my driver's license after they took it. I can't get my birth certificate, I can't get anything because of these son of a bitches. This right here is a video of them telling me that unless Rick hit me, I had no right to call the police when he had just gotten out of jail for 2 years for domestic violence and abuse. They told me right on here, Newton should not even call unless I was getting hit. That's why Wendy Scruggs is dead, because Marlin PD did not show up after the first phone call about her assault. 28 minutes it took them to go. 28 minutes. She had a chance to live. It took 33 minutes for them to go 1 block down to my house that was burning. Officer, what was his name? Came from around my building. The officer that had been stalking me solid. Not the one that raped me. That was West. My dangerous drug that was clearly labeled as my prescription drug, that they used as another charge to hold me in jail. See that prescription on there? They used it to pile another high, to bond on me, so I would have to sit through Christmas 2014 in jail, so that I would not be available to the EPA that was coming out to talk to me. I was thrown in jail 3 days after I filed my second internal affairs complaint, by the way. And there wasn't one person, not one person, that fought for me. I didn't matter. The town meant enough to me that I fought for them. Anyway, all my paintings, all my work, my dogs, my son, my grandchildren, my sanity at times, my building, my body, when you let those girls beat me and break all the bones on one side of my leg and thigh and hip and pelvis. And then you let them walk free. The set-up charges of drugs that weren't there are drugs that you knew were prescription. The prostitution charge that you made me take, when I didn't prostitute myself to that man, I was in bed asleep when he started calling me. But I was seeing somebody that your DA knows very well every Sunday for his hangover. Every Sunday. I think he's a pretty big lush. All those hangovers he had, and he always stunk. He was a good looking man, but he stunk. Thank you, Ricky Skaman, the sheriff. When he came in, I got free. But I walked away with a felony charge on me that makes it where I cannot get a place to live. I cannot get a job because I'm a felon. I never was in trouble before. At 55 years old, I did not have a record. But y'all gave me a big one, didn't you? I've lost the time to see you, Marlin. But every day, I curse you. And I curse your children. And their children. Because you destroyed my life. Nothing will ever flourish there. There will be no flourishing for the harm you've done to others. Miss Mayor, all those facials you get will never help you because your soul is black. With a black soul, you become uglier and uglier each and every day. You can always tell when someone's evil because they will start turning and showing who they are. England, you were an idiot when I met you. You just became a more corrupt idiot in the end. More than likely you had Chief killed. You wanted that job so bad. Do you remember when I first met you, England? I called you because of inappropriate behavior with a child from Gretchen Rivers, handing Marlin Scruggs a carrot and telling her to bring it to me to use as a dildo. You did nothing. Every one of you with your tarnished and black souls will suffer an unmentionable hell. And it will pass through your children too. This curse cannot be reversed. This curse will never be reversed because of what you did to me, my child, my dogs, my home. Peace out. Many blessings. Massive orgasms when you get them. John, I think you're the only person that I don't curse. You're a good cop. You're not aggressive, but you're a good cop. And West, oh West, West, West. You're gonna rot from the inside out.